Hello and welcome to Color Up. Today we're going to talk about protecting the pass line bet for the come out roll. Now a lot of people will make a craps hedge bet. They call it a craps check or any craps. There's a few different bets that you can bet on the numbers 2, 3, and 12, which is a loser on the pass line bet for the come out roll. And this bet would win if the 2, 3, or 12 rolls, therefore offsetting the loss for the pass line bet. Is it a smart bet? Is it a good bet? Should you be making a craps hedge bet? Should you not be making it? Well, let's get into the details and check it out. First thing I want to clear up is my layout is a little different than what you'll traditionally see. My layout says 4 instead of 2. And for instance, in any craps bet, if you bet $1, on my layout, you're going to get paid $8 for the 1. They take away the 1 and they give you 8. Thus you're resulting in $8. Now a lot of times you're going to see 7 to 1. In that case, you'll win 7 to your 1, again for a total of $8. Exact same thing, just a little different. Now in the case of these other numbers here, typically these two are going to be 30 to 1 and 15 to 1. On my layout, it would pay 29 to 1 and 14 to 1, which, you know, is a little less than typical. So just to make things easier and clarify things for this video, let's go ahead and change that so we're all on the same page. Okay, we're going to assume we're at a $10 table, so we're going to be making a $10 pass line bet for the come out roll. Now the most common hedge bet that a lot of people make is the any craps bet, right down here. And what they'll do is they'll bet $1. So what are our scenarios here? If the 7 or the 11 rolls, you're going to get paid $10 for your pass line bet, and you're going to lose your any craps bet or insurance bet of $1. Therefore, you've profited $9. Now, if a 2, 3, or 12 rolls, you're going to lose your pass line bet, and you're going to win your any craps bet for $7. So now you have $8. $8 on your $11 bet, so you've lost a total of $3. So a lot of people will say, you know, the chances when the craps number does show up, I'd rather just lose $3 as opposed to losing all 10 of my dollars every time a craps number shows. Okay, now we're going to base this off the probability chart. This is mathematically, theoretically, how the numbers should fall into place after 36 rolls. Doesn't mean they will. It could show up, you know, the numbers skewed a little higher or lower for different dice combinations. But in the long term, the averages should come down to these numbers based off the probability or what's most probable to happen. So at the end of 36 rolls, you will have made 36 $1 bet on any craps. Now the 2, 3, or 12 will, again, theoretically roll 4 times. The 2 will roll once, the 12 will roll once, and the 3 will roll 2 times, or there's 2 different combinations in 36 rolls. So if you win these craps bets, these any crap bets 4 times out of 36 rolls, you've won $28. 4 times at a $7 win, you've won $28. But you've spent $36. So you have now after 36 rolls, you have now lost $8. Now let's say out of the 36 rolls, you've made 1 additional roll of snake eyes, or the 2. In that case, you will have won 5 times for $35 and have spent $36 for a total loss of $1. Getting a little better. Now, if you beat the odds and you're betting on any craps and there's actually more than 5 combinations, there's 6 or more combinations of the craps numbers 2, 3, or 12 out of every 36 rolls, well, in that case, yes, I could say it's a good bet. Now, the problem is we can't tell the future, so we don't know if it's a good bet until after the fact. But the casino is banking on that the dice will roll to the probability and you're going to lose $8. A little higher than probability, you're going to lose $1. And if you beat the odds and craps numbers roll more than probability, you're actually going to come out ahead making the any craps bet. Now there's another popular craps hedge bet, and that's the C and E. What that is the C, or any craps, it's the same bet, and the 11. It's a $2 bet, and it's 1 for each bet. You could also do it here. Any craps, $1, and 11, $1. So you're looking at getting paid 7 to 1 for the 2, 3, and 12, and 15 to 1 for the 11. A lot of times they'll just put it here. Now if the 11 rolls, you're going to win on your pass line bet, $10. You're going to win for your 11, $15, and you're going to lose your any craps bet. So you will net $24 for the 11. Okay, if a 7 rolls, you're going to get paid $10 for your pass line bet, and you're going to lose both your C and E bet, so you will net $8 win for a 7. Now if you see a craps number 2, 3, or 12, you're going to lose your pass line bet, you're going to lose your 11 bet, and you're going to get paid $7 for your craps bet. So you will have $8 for a net loss of $4. So let's take a look at how the C&E will play out according to probability for 36 rolls. After 36 rolls, you've invested a total of $72. 36 rolls at $2 a piece in hedge bets. The 2 and 12 will roll once, and the 3 and 11 will roll twice. You'd make $7 on the 2, $7 on the 12, $14 on the 3, and $30 on the 11. So this totals $58 in total winnings, but you've invested $72. So now, betting the C and E, you will have lost $14. Another pretty big winner for the house. Now let's take a look at one more bet, the 3-way craps bet. Now this is a bet on the 2, 3, and 12 individually. So the bet's going to cost you more. It's a $3 bet, but it differs from the any craps bet because you're going to get paid higher odds. You're going to get paid 30 to 1 and 15 to 1 versus 7 for 1 for all the numbers combined. Okay, if the 7 or 11 rolls, you're going to win $10 for your pass line bet, but lose these $3 on your 3-way craps bet for a net of $7 gain. Now if the 2 or the 12 rolls, you're going to get paid $30. Let's say in this case the 12 rolls. You're going to lose your $3 bet, your bet on the 3, you're going to lose your bet on the 2, and you're going to lose your pass line bet. So you lose $12 and win $30. So you net $18. Now if the 3 rolls, you're going to get paid $15. You're going to lose your bet on the 2 and the 12 and your pass line bet. So you will net a $3 win. Now let's take a quick look at the probabilities again. In 36 rolls, you've invested $108, $3 for 36 bets, or 36 rolls. The 2 and 12 are going to roll once, and the 3 is going to roll twice. At 30 to 1, the 2 and 12 is going to pay $30, and the 3 is going to pay 15 to 1, or $30. So you've made a total of $90, but you've spent $108 for now a loss of $18 on the 3-way craps bets. Unfortunately, as you can see, you can't profitably protect a pass line bet by hedging it with a craps bet. I mean, craps is just a mathematical game, and there's just no way you can protect your pass line bet with a craps hedge bet. As I always say, it depends on how the dice roll. If the dice roll more than probabilities on the craps numbers, it's a good play and it will work out in your favor. But long term, or the more you play, and this is what the casino's banking on, this is how they get rich. The dice are going to stick to their probabilities for the most part. You're going to lose money on hedging your pass line bet with a craps hedge bet. Does it make it wrong or right? That's gambling. That's totally up to you how you play it. I hope this was helpful in some way. Let me know down in the comments. Do you like to play a craps hedge bet? Any craps, C&E? What do you prefer? Do you not like to play it at all? Me personally, I'm not really an insurance guy, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to save my money, and when the craps numbers do roll, I'm going to replace my pass line bet with the savings that I have and not spending it on the craps hedge bets. But doesn't make me wrong or right. Totally just depends on how the dice roll. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, let me know in the comments which way you like to play. It's really just a preference, and what your personality is and how you like to do it. But until next time, good luck on coloring up.